Welcome back, and we have achieved what we set out to achieve, and that was to find some lion. But sadly, they are doing what lion do best for the majority of the day. That is sleep. But at least we know exactly where they are now, and with a bit of luck, they will hopefully be active. They don't look too full-bellied. We've just arrived up. They don't look too full-bellied, which bodes. And what is nice is that 4 members have joined together. They had split into two different groups, but sadly, them's missing. And I'm wondering if it is the youngest, weakest one that often did distance itself from the rest of the coalition. So, like I say, there is usually a 5th member from this coalition, and it is a slightly smaller member than the rest of the members that we're looking at. It is missing, so I'm wondering if everything is okay. I hope it is, because I know that they did come across some of the mature males, I believe, who are large males and certainly better equipped for fighting and confrontation than these youngsters who have yet to develop their manes. So I'm hoping the youngest of this coalition didn't get caught out on one of these confrontations. It could have happened, and no one may know about it, or simply, possibly in the chaos, it may have been split up from the rest of this coalition, and now it may be on its own. And the tricky thing for when it is on its own, if it is on its own, is that to vocalize would be alerting any other males in the area of its presence, as well as obviously his coalition. So without the ability, or without running the risk of vocalizing, it'll be difficult for him to reunite with these coalition members. Anyway, we will certainly keep a tabs on things as close as we can, because it will be interesting to know exactly what's happening. What is something that I would like to explain that's important for you as the viewer to understand? The difficult part about guiding, that it's not just us, our vehicle, doing exactly what we want to do as and when we please. There are many other vehicles that traverse these areas, and because of this, we have to try and take opportunities to see animals as and when we can, not necessarily as and when it suits us. In an ideal world, I would have arrived here at 6:15, maybe 6 o'clock, and then sat with them with a likely chance of something happening, or more likely chance of something happening. However, due to vehicle rotations and the fact that there was a to come in here now, I thought best we use this. But sadly, this may mean that in half an hour's time, people that haven't viewed this animal may be interested to come, and then that would mean we have to leave as things heat up. But it is just things that does impact on our movements. We don't have complete free rein to do whatever we want when we want. And most of the time we have been very fortunate being able to spend a long time with animals. Just thought I'd begin on the kind of tricky aspects of managing and getting into things at that time, and also the fact that we may need to move out. how's your angle? Vultures. Brian's gonna try. Oh, very, very light gap. What I'll do is I can try and roll back a few. Oh, nearly. So, those are two white-backed vultures. Enjoying the view from up on their nest. And interestingly enough, I've just got a message from VM saying our signal has increased drastically from just moving that half a meter that you saw us just move. So that's good news. We're giving off a better signal. And we've got a better view of the vultures. Now, interestingly enough, you may have seen a small bird fly out from that same structure that the vultures are perched on. And that's because it's a community of red-billed buffalo weavers. There one goes. Wonderful. So, we've got a cooperative nesting scenario here where the vultures are using the majority of the platform that has been made by the red-billed buffalo weavers. They may have added on one or two of their own branches just to personalize their nest, but the nest on a whole was built by those tiny little birds, which you can see on the far left nest. And I'm sure you can hear the thunder. Well, I'm not 100% sure. Can you hear the thunder, Brian? No. Well, there is thunder looming and some beautiful dark clouds to the west. And that is what Brian is currently showing you. So sadly, you can't hear the thunder, but you can get an idea that those dark clouds off to the west tell a story. Hopefully, though, it's not going to hit us. Usually, the storms come from the south. Occasionally, they whip through from the north, but this one is too far north and west of us, I'm hoping, to cause any concern at the moment. You may be able to hear another vehicle approaching the sighting. And with a bit of luck, the lion might lift the head up and just have a look at who's arrived, but you guys are very relaxed with the vehicles, and even though that vehicle, as you can see, probably just from that brief glimpse there, is fairly close to them, but no response whatsoever. This guy seems like quite a character. I don't know him, sadly, but I've heard him coming from a long way off, and he sounds like a lot of fun. So his guests, no doubt, are also enjoying his enthusiasm and charisma. The two ladies I can see looking through their binoculars at us, which is also interesting. I might have a look back at them, see what they think.